Hey guys, I'm getting ready to do a sailing trip over to Catalina Island on my Hobie Cat 16. This is a trip I do every year with a couple of friends of mine over to a place called Rippers Cove from the Port of Long Beach. It's boat and camping. The only way you can get there is by boat, and we're just going to pull the Hobie Cats up onto the beach and sleep there under the stars. So you can see on the map here where we're going to be sailing. This is the Port of Long Beach here. We actually put in at the loading ramp here in San Pedro. There's a lighthouse here on the end of the jetty. So you sail out and around the lighthouse, and then you sail down journal on here all the way to Rippers Cove on Catalina Island. You can see it's about halfway or a third of the way from between two harbors, which is here, and Avalon, which is over here. The winds, it's a windward sail going out. Winds are coming across out of the northwest here, so it's kind of a slower sail. It's called for, I think it's around 5 to 10 knots on the way out there. We're leaving on a Friday. We're coming back on a Sunday, so we're going to spend a whole day there on the island. So on that Friday, like I said, the winds are 5 to 10 knots, so it's going to be a slower sail. Swells are, I think it was 2 or 3 feet at 9 seconds or something like that. So not really an eventful sail over. The sail back, obviously it's a faster point of sail going back over to the Port of Long Beach, but I think the winds are also predicted to be 10 to 15 knots, so should be quite a bit faster and a more fun sail going back. It's about 26 miles across the channel from San Pedro to Rippers Cove. One of the things that is important to consider, you can only really boat and camp if you're going to stay on the beach at certain times of the month. Basically it's the lunar cycle, because at the high tide of the month you don't have a beach here, and at the low tide of the month you do. So what you'll want to do is check your tide charts and make sure that you're going at a time of the month when there's the low tide, because otherwise you'll get over there and there won't be a beach. So here's just some of the gear I'm bringing with me. I have to bring a wetsuit because the water is pretty cold for the sail over and back, and also if you do any swimming or anything, that's really nice to have. I'm going to try my hand at doing some spearfishing, so I'm bringing a snorkel and fins and mask, and also the snorkeling over there is really good. Bringing some jet foils, fuel, utensils, hammock, sleeping bag, pillow, towel. I had to pack in my own water because there's no running water over there. There's also no real amenities, and they do require you pack out your own waste, so you got to bring toilet paper and duty bags for that. And just the other, random stuff like toothbrushes and lights and food. The food I'm bringing is largely easily consumable things like granola bars and apples and canned soups and stuff like that. It's nice to have warm food, just because the sail over is pretty cold, and by the time you get there you definitely want something warm to eat. Out a little way so that the wind starts to kind of change direction. Can you take the compass and find out which along the island is 210 degrees? Give me kind of a bearing to shoot for. But it's further right. It's south of two harbors, which is that low point. See how there's looks like there's two islands?
Yeah.
That in between those is two harbors. It's basically like a really low area, and you can walk from one side of the island to the other. And where we're going is like we're pointed towards Avalon right now. It's basically the very southern tip, and we want to be further north. We need to get out away from the mainland because it's changing the direction of the wind. So once we get out there, we should be able to make a straight shot across. But I need to figure out what my reference point is on the island to shoot for. Oh, Dennis better watch out. We're coming for him. We should try and board him. You know what?
Am I going? Dennis is gone. Oh, good luck.
We almost ran up our pirate flag. We're gonna board you. So we're gonna run up our pirate flag and board you. What do you think so far? Fun?
Yeah.
As long as we can get over there before dark.
Yeah, I'm kind of like gonna gauge this stuff.
Come on, baby. As long as we can get to a place where we can see the beach before the sun gets so low,
Yeah.
we'll be fine. And if worst case scenario, then we just shoot for 2 harbors, and there's actually like a town there.
Yeah.
You like Golem.
What was the song?
Juicy sweet. Well, cook it up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to let it sit till dinner.
Turn this into a cooking show.
Yeah. How do you tell if it's done?
It tastes good.
Does it taste good? I mean, I guess if you're gonna eat it raw, then any point between now and then is
Like now I'm boiled away.
yeah. It's like the skin just fell off completely.
Making it sound really appetizing.
It says the one vegetarian here.
It's getting worse and worse, John.
Yeah.
The more you do to it.
Can you flip it?
It's like falling apart now.
Yeah, I think it's done. I would say it's done. Might be overdone.
Now what?
Now what do we do?
You're using the only 2 containers that we have.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some more for you.
Bite, Zeke.
Yeah,
Try it.
Tastes
Hey,
Got
so
it.
good.
Pretty good. You know, you gonna dip down to our level and grab some of this out.
Very okay. I helped cut that fish open. Lost all interest in eating it.
Wandering around in a blurry town, in a foggy state, surrounded by ghosts, but you're still alive. There's no time to wait. It is time to lit a fire. We are in the darkest hour. Stumbling around, always feeling lost. It is time to leave. This is not a game for the faint of heart. I know you agree. No one knows who will be chosen.
You know what? That's it right there.
Yep.
No. To further to the right. What's that?
Way out there.
That boat's coming this way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that thing right there.
Okay. I
Yeah.
believe that.
Woo-wee.
What's this one?
Yeah. The wind doesn't even have a chance to make you cold because you're too wet.
Yeah. Going inside that guy?
Let's go on the outside. He's tacking. He's coming in, so yeah, we should be fine.